Sexiness is subjective, but it's commonly held belief that confidence, symmetry, clothing, or the lack of, is what makes a person more desirable. Some examples: Michael B. Jordan, Chris Hemsworth, Gal Gadot, Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson are all prime examples that God spent some more time in the crafting bench for certain individuals. But, thankfully, sexiness is not limited by the three-dimensional plane on which we exist, and can also be in the cartoons and animations that are trapped in the very box that you are watching this video on. What better way to celebrate this technological marvel, this next step in humanity, than by listing how well the M&M mascots are at lovemaking and sexiness as a whole, not just lovemaking. We're better than that. Coming in dead last is the purple M&M. Now, purple M&M, like, flawless. How about flaw more? Her motto: garbage. I hate it. Little Brandon is not gonna perform with this weak, measly little pep. Like, oh my god. Like, have I ever told you guys that great people, yeah, they flaw, but great people do not aspire to flaw more. You always have to strive to flaw less. If you tell somebody, if you tell your 5-year-old, hey, how about you fuck up more? You know how stupid you sound? You sound like an idiot, an absolute buffoon. How about you take advantage of that Canadian healthcare system you have and just go... don't actually... Coming in the number 6 spot, the orange M&M. Sexual performance anxiety is a real thing. It's an under-researched disorder that, according to Robert E. Pike, affects about 25% of men and 16% of women. You, maybe even I, may fall victim to this unfortunate state, and I'm not a psychologist, but I can clearly see orange M&M for what he truly is. A victim, a shy, lost baby boy that wouldn't hurt a fly, caught in the crossfire of this plague of the mind. I feel nothing but sadness when looking at this poor soul. A shame. Number 5, the red M&M. Words cannot describe how much I hate narcissists, and red is a textbook example of it. When asked what his best quality is, do you want to know his answer? He answered, if I had to pick just one, I'd say it's my charisma. And get this, and my smarts, and of course my humility. His words, not mine. Want to know what his worst qualities are? He can't help but be perfect. I mean, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Don't even get me started on his merchandise. Terrible. Terrible. I mean, what is this? What am I looking at? Number 4, the yellow M&M. We've all seen the peanut M&Ms. We all know, massive, all right, and always deformed. So if we're gonna go by this logic that I'm gonna use right now, we could all assume that he is packing some curve down there. And word on the street, curves feel a lot better than straight. And usually there's a trope that dumber people are better at lovemaking, but... Number 3, post Nerf green. Could have been so much more. Could have been. Number 2, the brown M&M. I think Chocolate Mamacita has extensive experience in a play that I'm very much interested in. Look at her no-nonsense aesthetic. Yes, queen. Number 1, the blue M&M. The smooth criminal himself. Every time he walks in a room, there's smooth jazz playing. So it goes without saying that he is most definitely the Arrow's reincarnate. Did you know that when Adonis died, the Greek lover of Aphrodite, an ancient Greek festival was held every year where women would tear their clothes off and start beating their breasts
to show how grief-stricken they were. What I'm trying to say here is that the same thing would happen every single time a blue M&M is eaten. He's almond, so he is definitely much more consistent than yellow M&M. And when it comes to shape, he definitely is not curvy. He's definitely a straight edge and large and incredibly smooth.